What up, Puentistas? Just want to say it's crazy times. Like I'm in my bunker. Just kidding, I'm home. It's nuts. It's nuts. I didn't anticipate it to get this bad, you know. But first off, I just want to I want to say that I hope that you're all doing well, that you're staying healthy, that your family's healthy. It's a scary time, but I feel like it's coming to terms time, right? We gotta see what we're made of in a lot of ways, right? So, but I feel bad, like if you guys are works affected, life's affected, etc. It's gonna be a definite struggle going online and changing your life. Changing the way we run our lives for a few months. Okay, hopefully it's not that long. El Camino, I'm anticipating you guys that we will not be returning face to face, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys are getting those emails or seeing those emails, but we are probably going to be online at least through summer, El Camino, and that's probably most colleges. Okay, but that doesn't mean that we can't get it. Okay, this doesn't mean you have to pause your academic path. Doesn't mean that you have to change your whole trajectory. No way. For some of you, this may be easier, right? Maybe you could work more. Maybe you could do other things, right, with your time. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see. My main goal here, you guys, and this is the reason that I'm checking in, making a video, is I want you to know, like, I'm here for you. I'm not gonna trick you. Okay. Um, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you some of the changes we're gonna make. Okay, but I also am going to have a number of these videos checking in, going through lessons, okay, talking to you about what's changing, what's different, and also making sure, checking in with you guys that we're good, okay. But let me reiterate, or let me make it really clear that we are gonna. This is not gonna hurt us, okay. This is gonna be an opportunity to shine even further, right? With that being said, you're gonna have to step up. A lot of you guys got to step up. Got to do this on your own time, okay. But I'm still here. I'm working. I'm still work. I'm still working even though I'm from home, right? I'm here for you guys, and we're gonna make this happen, okay? With that being said, let's get down to business. First thing, our assignment SA2. Unfortunately, you guys, due to the time constraints and stuff, I'm still gonna stick with the hard due date, or no, loose due date. And I'll explain this of 3/24 for SA2 Las Meninas essay. Okay, and you'll see me writing notes and stuff because I have like scripts and stuff that I write on. I have the schedule, blah blah blah. Okay, but Las Meninas essay will be due 3/24. But one thing I'm gonna say with that essay, if you need until 3/27, I'm cool with that. Okay, if you can get it done early, it's only going to help you out because starting 3/24, if you look at our schedule, right, you don't have to look at it now, or if you have a computer that you can look, or on the side. Week 6, 3/24, we're getting right into our third unit. That's the get out unit. It's going to be challenging. Okay, so get that done ASAP. I am also going to add some way. I'm still peer review is really funky for me on Canvas. I've tried to do it before, it doesn't work. So I might give you guys an opportunity to do peer review, and that will be for extra credit. Okay, so we'll figure that out, and I'll let you know ASAP. So get working on it. Okay, you should have been working on it. I understand life's crazy, right? But if you guys, I'm gonna try to do this. If you guys can get in a fit in a peer review before, and I'll figure out how we do that, right? If you can fit in a peer review before, um, your essay is due, I'll hook you up with some extra credit. Okay, but we'll figure that out, right? But keep that in mind. This essay is due 3/24. Loose due date, and so that's my baby in the background. Loose due date is, and you guys are gonna hear that a lot. Loose due date is 3/24. Hard due date, which I can extend, is 3/27. Reason being is we are on a schedule. We still got to finish in time. Okay, don't want you guys doing too much stuff at once, right? I want us to really keep this segmented and compartmentalized, and in a good schedule as best we can before finals and etc. are due, because that's going to be harder. Okay. Also, real quickly, forgot to mention, I'm gonna work on getting Camila Jenkin added to our. I think she might be added. I have to double check. Our librarian, so it's gonna be great. You guys can message her straight up, ask her questions. She's working like me. They're working hard. Okay, but El Camino, we're trying, you guys. We are really fighting for you guys. Okay, we have no control over when we come back to class, right? I miss seeing your faces. I miss hearing your laughs, and talking too much. Sometimes I miss that too. It's crazy. But we're gonna get it, you guys. We're gonna get this. Um, what I want to say also, besides the essay, and if there's any questions, please hit me up. Obviously, for anything. Okay. I also want to talk about specifically, and this is important. This is really one of the main reasons why I'm making this video and I'm screencasting what I'm looking at. Is under our modules, you're gonna notice something, you guys. Is different. Okay, and this is the way I'm gonna run the class all the way till the end. Even if by miracle we can come back to class, I anticipate changing it to this way so there's no confusion, okay? So instead of breaking up the modules into units, right? And that's easier when we're in class, but when I teach online, this is the way I run it, and this is how we're going to run it for the rest of the semester, is I go by weeks, okay? As you see here, and maybe I'll even put the date so there's no confusion, but if you go by the schedule and know what week we're in, right now is week 5, even though we're kind of like on a pseudo break, or there's some time. They gave us instructors time to get our canvases together. Luckily, I had mine set up, so I'm not struggling too bad, right? But you'll see here, it's different, right? Week 5, for example, let's walk through this real quick. You would click on week 5. Okay, this one doesn't have too much because that would have been our, push jack or Las Meninas unit or whatever you want to call it, right? But this is a video that I've made with the screencast of me breaking down the video, right? We didn't get to do that in class. We didn't have a discussion. So this will, and you'll notice, right, if that's the lesson, I want you watching these and I want you taking notes, right? Because this is not just the video. I do have the video here. This is me analyzing the video and giving you clues and insight into what I think is being done, how the essay may, how you may write the essay, etc. So these are the lessons, you guys. This is going to be them, right? They're not like me talking, because even in class, I'm not talking for the whole hour, right? It's you guys discussing, etc. So I'm going to do my best, and this is the way I run online classes, to mimic that dynamic of discussion, lesson, but it's on you guys. What are you bringing to the table? This is critical thought. Same drill here, right? But I understand I'm not just going to give you the stuff and not talk about it. That's not fair to you guys either, right? I'm your professor. I want to break it down for you. But let me repeat this, and this is even for the in class. Your essays are not going to be based off what I teach, right? It'll open you up more, so it's going to be what you bring to the table. Same drill. Nothing's changing, right? The only thing's changing, I'm not going to see your faces at El Camino, right? So with that being said, you would watch that, right? Okay, cool. And watch that. That's a lesson. Get some more out of it. I may have discussions after the lesson to have you guys check in, have questions, give you guys credit for commenting on each other's posts. So we're going to make it interactive, you guys, most definitely. Okay. Going back to modules, let's take a look at week 6. And you'll see not all modules are open yet because I'm sharpening things, obviously. Okay. Changing stuff here and there, adding stuff. But week 6 is open for you guys. This is next week. If you want to work ahead, that's all good, right? I think I made a couple videos trying to do this first time, but if I repeat myself, I apologize. We are not going to be in Tuesday, Thursday mode anymore. This is online format, you guys, a little bit different. What I mean by that is I'm not going to have you clock in or come in at Tuesday at 9:30 or Tuesday at 11:15, Thursday at 11:15. No way, right? Obviously, because that sucks. Like if you have to work because you're off, or your parents are home, or your kids, and everybody's home now, right? A lot of people. So you're like, no, I need to do this work at night when everybody's asleep, or I need to go to the coffee shop that's still open, whatever. I'm gonna work with you guys. But with that being said, so I'm not going to like have you clock in at Tuesday, whatever, but still I want you to be mindful of announcements, mindful of changes, and understand if I add something for the week, start going over it, right? I already have your week 6 laid out here, so start reviewing it, right? Let's do that together real quick. As you see here, just like I would in class, I have a Unit 2 introduction, panoptic realities, right? And what we talk about here is I break it down for you, right? And I'm gonna have to make a couple changes here, obviously, right? Let me just check. Sorry. Okay, second essay. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, this is carried over. I carried over this from the fall, so it's going to be a little bit different because they didn't have the Democratic essay as much as you guys loved it, and those will be graded today, starting it today. Sorry about this really hard transitioning and grading and stuff, but I'm gonna catch up just with you guys. Okay. So we'll get locked in here. Okay. So as you see here, you will see that page here under modules, week 6. If you go all the way to the bottom, take notes, right? They're not too extensive, some of them. They're just kind of giving you a rundown of what we're doing. You hit next, you'll get right into the next thing I want you to do. And that would be what? Watch this video on Michel Foucault, okay? Same thing, same drill. We would probably watch this in class. But what would happen? I would say, you know what did you guys think about this or whatever, right? So be mindful of that. Those discussions will be at the bottom here. I'll let you know, hey, after this, share your thoughts, comment on somebody else's, create an online discussion or this kind of virtual chat. It would mimic what I want to see in the classroom, okay? And this is how you're going to get your points for in-class participation, okay, among other things, okay? After you watch that, this one doesn't have a discussion yet, but it might. Okay, so be mindful of that. Next, and you'll see on due dates things to do as well, right? I give you this lesson. This is a written lesson, right? Some lessons may be written in this format. Some may be me looking at you saying, "Hey, blah 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 blah," right? Breaking down the video. So I'm gonna try to make it multimodal, in the sense where it's me talking, or you could read. But for me, like I'm gonna come at you at all angles because I want you to understand the material, right? Does that mean it's going to be different? Yeah, but for some of you, it may be even more developed because maybe in class I go fast or maybe you missed that day. This is going to be super accessible for you guys, right? If you want to, say Monday you're really busy, you're not feeling well, whatever, cool, take a look Tuesday. But like I said, every week, don't lag. Don't lag and don't take it for granted. Get started early, understand the material, ask questions, finish the discussions, do all that, okay? What else? So say for example, we'll go through that. So I'm just running, obviously I'm running through this very fast, the modules, okay? And then after I give you the context of the panopticon, you would then read this, okay? And this is our get out unit, okay? I've also, like I said, and I think I shared here, let me speak about that really quickly. Get Out will be now, unfortunately, you guys, a required reading for next week, so be prepared. So I want you to rent it. I want you to watch it thoroughly, take notes, watch it twice, 3 times if you can. That's a cool opportunity. You know what? If you can watch it for the first time, fun. Second time, a little bit more critical. Third time, all right, cool. I know what I'm gonna write about. All right, I know what I'm looking for. Okay. So with that being said, rent it on YouTube for $3.99, Google Play, stream it. I don't care wherever you find Google, Get Out. You kids are smarter than me. I'm not trying to say you did anything illegal, wink wink, but you gotta watch Get Out for next week. Okay. So, anywho. So then you see we'll have a lesson on inductive deductive, something I want you to read, which I would give you handouts of. I have in my office, but obviously can't do that now. But you would read this, and I expect you to understand this, right? And I want and so on. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna do my best to kind of keep 2 weeks ahead of the curve. So like I said, in the middle of grading, dealing with my crazy cool kids, I love them, they're cool, and all that. I will also be adding weeks, as you see here. I haven't published these yet because I'm still sharpening them. But you're gonna get all these very soon, right? Main thing you want to do now: checklist, essay number 2, Las Meninas, 324 loose due date, 327 hard due date. It has to be done by then. Get started on week 6, which is our unit 3. Be ready to rent Get Out by next week and watch it in more than once. 3 times would be ideal. Taking notes, etc. We're gonna have a lot of work to do with that. Okay, and then we're gonna get into it. Okay. Last but not least, I may have a Twitter that I might add. I don't know if I shared that. I have a Twitter that I might open up. I do have a current Twitter, but I might actually really utilize it and have you guys check in it and use it too. But we'll see. We'll talk about that really. I'll get more involved. I'm still working on a few things like Google Hangout, etc., stuff like that I want to try to test. I've never used that before, but and if you guys have recommendations, I'm sorry if I'm repeating that, but hit me up. Let me know. Like, hey, have you tried this? Whatever. Because it's a new animal. I teach online, but this is real now. Okay. But I want to share with you guys. You're resilient. Okay, you're puentistas. You guys are made of steel, man. You guys are made for this moment. Okay, so I want you all to shine, and we're gonna get this. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon. Please hit me up whenever you want on Canvas message. That's the best way to hit me up. Email's cool, but I just get inundated with emails, as I told you. But I will do my best. So, like I said, I'm home. I'm chilling. I may be checking my stuff late night, weekends, whatever. Let me know. Okay. Keep your head up. Stay safe. Stay away from people. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. Bañate. All that stuff. Okay. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.